You may have noticed we've teamed up with AC Infinity to upgrade our in-house grow rooms. Over the next few weeks, we'll be showing you how we're setting up each tent and programming the equipment. Today we're setting up the extraction system in AC Infinity Tent 1. We'll be using the Cloudline Pro T6 with the new controller AI+. The AI Plus acts as a central hub for your UAS devices, allowing you to connect and automate your equipment from one controller. In this video, we'll connect the extractor fan and set up a simple temperature trigger so it automatically extracts warm air when the tent reaches our chosen temperature. You've got a couple of options when running these fans. You can plug it in and run it manually at a fixed speed, or connect it to the AC Infinity controller using the supplied USB-C UAS cable. Once connected, you can set the specific parameters so the fan automatically responds to your environment. You can do all this either directly on the controller using the buttons or through the AC Infinity app. For this video, we'll be using the app. First, position your fan inside the tent and route your cable neatly to where your controller will be. Power the AI Plus controller on, then power the fan on. Next, download the AC Infinity app from your app store and create an account. Now we're going to connect the controller. Press and hold the connection button until the Bluetooth symbol appears on the control screen. Now in the app, search for available devices. You should now see your controller appear in the device list. We'll rename this to Ecothrive Tent 1 so it's easy to identify. Once connected, you'll see live readings from the probe, including temperature, humidity and VPD, along with all connected devices. If we tap into the controller, this is where all our settings live. Find the port where your extractor fan is plugged in and select it. First, we set our minimum and maximum fan speeds. We'll start with the minimum speed. This is set by pressing level in the top right of the interface. This defines the lowest level the fan will run at. Some growers use this to maintain constant airflow and negative pressure, but for this tent setup, we're going to set it to 0, so the fan can fully stop when not needed. Next is maximum speed. This is the top end the fan will reach when cooling is required. We'll set this to around 50% or level 5, because in this tent we don't need aggressive air exchange. Now we switch the mode to sensor. You'll also see other modes like on, off or cycle, but we'll cover those in more detail in future videos. For now we're keeping it simple. We're going to use temperature as our trigger. We want the fan to begin extracting warm air when the tent reaches 28 degrees. So we set the high trigger to 28. Once that's set, the controller will automatically adjust fan speed based on temperature. Below 28, it will stay off. At 28 and above, it switches on to setting 5 to remove the excess heat. You can set a buffer temperature to stop the fan from switching on and off too often from small environmental changes. Setting to 1 degrees will mean the fan will switch on at 29 and off at 27. And that's it, your extractor fan is now fully automated. If you prefer your fan to increase in speed more dynamically, rather than just on minimum, then up to maximum, you can use the advanced transition temperature setting. In this setup, I'm going to set the transition to 1 degrees, and then set the temperature 4 degrees below my max ideal. In this tent, that's 24 degrees. The fan will now be on 0 below 24, then setting 1 at 24 degrees, setting 2 at 25, 3 at 26, until it reaches a maximum speed of 5 at 29. This mode often takes a little bit of tweaking to dial in, but it's a really great function to get a steady airflow and air temperature. Lastly, for the AI mode, we'll add the extractor fan to the AI control mode via the AI settings in the top right of the interface. Scroll down to the Add or Remove from AI and add your extractor fan. Here we can select the minimum and maximum fan speeds like we did previously. For ease, I'm going to set them to the same targets. Now the AI mode is active, it will automatically control the fan speed to maintain our set temperature. Easy. The AI controller is full of other cool features like night mode. When activated, you can set different targets for day and night. You can set other targets on the AI Plus controller too. Temperature, humidity and VPD modes can be used to activate all the key environmental kit. We'll be going into these settings in greater depth and offering some grower tips once we've covered connecting everything else. Comment any questions about the area controller you've got already. And that's the first step in building a fully controlled environment. In the next instalment, we'll connect the humidifier and start building humidity inside the tent.